Okay, Corey, I am making a executive decision on your heated grips. These are the heated grips that were provided, and I just wanted to show you the quality. Pull this off. Show you the quality of some of the wiring that we are up against here. Now, I would have and was about to remove this shitty little crimp connector and put a proper heat shrink in position, but yeah, not going to do that. There's not one there. Yeah, here's another one here. Just good times, right? I was going to get going on that, but these wires are so thin. I can't imagine you're going to get a lot of heat out of these grips, particularly the left hand. As you know, it's just a handlebar. Typically, when you take these very thin heated grips and you wrap them around the handlebar, the heater heats the bar first before it reflects heat back to your hand. So that's why it feels like when you're riding, the throttle is really hot because it's under a plastic tube, right? And the plastic tube acts as an insulator between the metal handlebar and the heat that hits your hand. But on the left hand, where there is no twist grip, it's just metal. It just acts as a heat sink. Okay, so these... Okay, the provided, put that aside just for a sec. The provided heat shrink, which is clever in their part, actually doesn't even fit the entire bar. As you can see, you got a lot of extra real estate there, and it doesn't cover all of that. So that's no good. But I understand why potentially they cut it to this size. It's because the heaters themselves are also not as big as the handlebar. So if we put this on your bike, I guess we go this way. If you put this on your bike, the wires would be down there at the bottom, right? And then you'd wrap it around. But the problem with these particular grips is look how small they are compared to the real estate. And in addition to that, if I was to wrap it around, watch this. It goes right over top. Okay. In the instructions, it tells you to peel back the white backing. And there isn't, obviously, as you can see. I guess technically that's white. But in peeling it, I really don't think that I was supposed to do this, even though it says in the instruction, because although on camera this looks very tenacious and sticky, it isn't. I'm literally just ripping this apart. So then I thought, okay, well then these rivets? Seriously, rivets? Okay, anyway, the executive decision is that these are going to go in there. Bye. They can keep the garbage warm because I'm going to give you a set of real cheap grips. These cheap grips are made in Taiwan. You know that country. Very popular. And as you can probably tell right off the get-go, that these grip heaters, you can see that there's a top and then there's a bottom. And when you peel this off, the underside is sticky. And in addition to that, the wires here, they go towards the controls, right? So the wires will go like that. And look how much more real estate you get with this one than you did with your cheapies. And when you wrap it around, see that? It doesn't overlap, which is exactly what you want. So you're getting these. I was saving these actually for my VFR, but I think they'll fit on an MV Agusta just fine. Okay, that's it. That's the update. I'm going to keep going, but jeepers, cheap.